Dungeons & Dragons and G4 have assembled a studious and accomplished crew of adventurers to bring DnD Live 2021 to life on July 16th and 17th. We're going to talk about the different tables and who's going to be at them next on Polyhedra Paradise. Hello and welcome to Polyhedra Paradise. My name is Jason. If you like what we do here and you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Let's get into it. So on July 16th and 17th, D&D and G4 are going to come together to present D&D Live. So D&D Live is an event where you get a bunch of celebrities and D&D people together to play D&D for charities. And what I want to do here now is highlight the different tables and the different people who are going to be at them, because I tell you what, some of these tables are can't miss D&D action. So without further ado, let's take a look at our first table. So the first table we have here is the Flubby Bonks and the Guzzle Shucks table. Dungeon Master is going to be Amy Vorpal. Players are going to include Dr. Lupo, Negrox, Ife Naudoi, Kevin Piedro, Adam Sessler, and Fiona Nova. Fiona Nova works for G4. Adam Sessler also works for G4. Kevin Piero, you might remember, he was a host of Attack of the Show. He was a comedian that appeared on Key and Peele, Workaholics, IFC's Comedy Boing Boing. And Negra Oryx, it just says here she's a theme park enthusiast, a film nerd, and a full-time variety streamer. So leading this adventure is Dungeon Master Amy Vorpal. She's a tabletop pro and a real-life bard in the key of D&D. Amy also writes as the head writer for D&D Live 2021. The Flubby Bonks and Guzzle Shucks table have selected the Pavlov Foundation. It's a charity that channels max-level creativity in the fight against childhood cancer. The next table we're going to be looking at is Palace of the Vampire Queen, led by graduate-level Dungeon Master B. Dave Walters. I love Dave Walters. He's a fantastic Dungeon Master. So playing with him are going to be comedian Patton Oswald, Nick Penne, Marissa Barham, Allison Snyder, and Jacob Houston. Obviously, Patton Oswald needs no introduction, but we also have Nick Penne. He's a comedy prodigy. At one point in time, he was labeled the best college stand-up in the country. You have Marissa Barham. She was an actress on BET's Real Husbands of Hollywood and ABC's How to Get Away with Murder. Allison Snyder, along with being an accomplished thespian, she also does trapeze and scuba diving and roller derby. Jacob Houston was known as the well-spoken comedic relief of the class in AP Bio. The players of the Palace of the Vampire Queen have selected Alice's Kids, a foundation that provides winter gear for children in need, and as the charity that they will be requesting to raise money for during the event. The next table we have for you is the Faster Purple Worm Kill table. Now, points if you can tell me what movie that is ripped off of. Dungeon Master John Sicilione, host Bill Rohrer, Seth Green, Dave Walters, Deborah Ann Wool, maybe you remember her as Baby Vamp from that little HBO show, and Xander Generate. Now, the host John Sicilione says, I can't wait for you all to see the glorious demise of these fantastic performers live on television. It's going to be pretty epic, fairly gross, and maybe a little silly. Now, I found this really interesting. WWE is going to get in on it. This is the Chaos Carnival table, benefiting Connor's Cure. This is going to be hosted by Abrira Yengar, Xavier Woods, Ember Moon, Mace, and Tyler Breeze are all going to be performing at this table. This is basically WWE superstars coming together and playing D&D for a cause. What more could you ask for? Dungeon Master Abria Yengar says, it's no coincidence that the storyline I have prepared for the participating WWE superstars involves high-flying attractions and wildly dangerous stakes. Each player at the table lost something precious to them at the Chaos Carnival years ago. Can they unravel the secrets of the big top before they become the next main attraction? Sounds like a perfect setup for WWE superstars. And last but not least, this, ladies and gentlemen, I have pegged as cannot miss Dungeons and Dragons for this event. Hosted by Kate Welsh, Dungeon Master, we've got Jack Black, Reggie Watts, Lauren Lapkus, Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, and a special guest benefiting Extra Life. Now, this is something I would pay serious money to see. I love Kevin Smith. I love Jason Mewes. In fact, I partied with him. Actually, as a matter of fact, I drove him to a Walmart so he could get denture cream. But that's beside the point. DM me if you want to hear that story. And obviously, Jack Black is a huge influence on me. I'm bearded, I'm fat, I'm funny. It's like me, but rich. She goes on to say, holy crap, are you sure you want to put all these people around a D&D table with me? I'm pretty sure it's going to be bedlam, but maybe that's what D&D Live is all about. In all honesty, I'm honored to weave a table for this group of incredibly funny folks. It'll be a session you won't forget. And I have a feeling she's going to be right. And this, out of all of them, is one that I don't want to miss. So where can you watch D&D Live 2021? Well, it's going to be all over the place. You can watch it on Peacock, either live or video on demand. You can watch it on G4 TV's Twitch channel. You can watch it on G4 TV's YouTube channel. You can watch it on D&D's Twitch channel. You can watch it on D&D's YouTube channel. And an announcement, you can watch it right here on Polyhedra Paradise as we do live coverage of the entire event. We are going to watch these tables and these games and comment live as it is happening. So make sure you're here or there or somewhere on July 16th and 17th because it is going to be a weekend of D&D that you don't want to miss. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe, follow us for more information. If you want to join us on any of our socials, the links will be in the link tree in the description. Thank you all for spending time with me. I'll see you soon. And remember, in the game of life, may you always roll with advantage. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.